Hello, and welcome to day one of the 7-day beginner trauma-informed yoga series. I am Adriana. I am a trauma-informed yoga instructor and physiotherapist, and I will be leading you throughout this 7-day series. Today, we'll be doing everything sitting or lying down. If you feel like your hips are a little tight, it might be nice to have something to sit on to lift them up. So go grab that if you need it, and we'll get started. You can join me sitting in whatever way feels comfortable for you today. I will be starting cross-legged, but if there's something else that feels better for you, feel free to do that. As I mentioned, everything will be sitting and lying down today or on our hands and knees, no standing yoga forms. So we'll get started sitting. I invite you to take a nice deep breath in and out. If you would like to close your eyes, you could do that. Taking one nice breath in and out to settle into the practice today. If your eyes are closed, you could keep them closed if you like, or you could open them. From here, moving into some gentle neck stretches. So you can bring your right ear to your right shoulder as far as feels comfortable. If you're new to trauma-informed yoga, one of the big principles is that everything is a choice. You can decide what works best for your body today. So if there's anything I'm doing that doesn't feel good, that you don't want to follow along with, you can decide to do something different. On your next breath, you could bring the other ear over to the opposite side, getting a gentle stretch through the right side of the neck. Maybe you do some gentle circles with the neck. You can find any movement that feels nice for the neck today. Doesn't matter what it is. If you don't want to move the neck, you don't have to. It's just a suggestion. Bringing your back, your neck. I don't know what a back is. Bringing your neck back to neutral, so centered. And then from here, we're going to do a gentle twist with the body. So you can take your left hand and place it on your right knee. If that feels too far, you can place your left hand down wherever your feet are. If you're placing it on the left knee, then you're just going to twist your body a little bit over to the right. Now you can choose how far you would like to twist here. You could stay like this. If you want to twist further, maybe you reach that back arm behind you a little bit and look behind you. Taking one nice breath here. Exhale, letting everything go, coming back to center. Repeating the same thing on the other side. So taking the right hand either down by your feet or on your left knee. Once again, turning over. If you'd like more of a twist, you can take this left hand, place it behind you. Get a little bit of an extra twist here. Inhale. On the exhale, coming back to center. And I'll be moving through some cat-cows and a child's form pretty quickly here. We'll do one more sitting one. So the last sitting one, you're going to bring your legs out in front of you as far as feels comfortable. And then from here, you can lean forward from the chest. So bringing that chest down as far as you would like, perhaps feeling a stretch through the back of the leg. If you would like to bend your knees a little bit, if that feels better for you, feel free to do that. One last breath here, in and out. And now moving in to cat-cow. So if you're new to yoga and you feel like cat-cow isn't going to feel good for you, you can rest on your back. I'll be moving there shortly. If you would like to join me in cat-cow, you can come on your hands and knees on your mat. As always, there's an option to place pillows or towels, anything that'll feel good under the wrists or the knees. Your shoulders are going to go over top of your wrists. Your hips are going to go over top of your knees. And then from here, as you exhale, you're going to round your spine, thinking about bringing your tailbone under. Your chin can go as close to your chest as you would like. And then on an inhale, you can drop your stomach to the ground. You can bring that tailbone upwards, and your head can go forward or it can go up, whatever feels good for your neck. We'll do that one more time. So as you exhale, you're going to round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. Bring that tailbone under like you're a cat, angry cat. And then as you inhale, opposite movement, your stomach's going to go to the ground, the tailbone is going to go up, head's going to go forward. If you would like, you can move through one more of those at your own pace. Knowing that if it doesn't feel good, you can always stop doing the movement. I'm moving into child's form here. Now, there's many different ways to do child's form. I'll go through a couple. One would be to bring your knees together on the mat and then bring your body towards your feet. Now, your arms could stay just as they are if you don't want to go any further. If you'd like to go further, you could bring your arms forward in front of you, keeping them straight. Another option would be to let the arms drop down, so you're resting on your forearms. Another option could be to bring your fists together and resting your head on your fists. And if you would prefer to have the legs a little bit wider, if that feels better for your hips, instead of keeping the knees together, you could bring your knees out to the edges of your mat and do the exact same things here. So bringing the body forward with the arms straight, with the arms bent, or resting your two fists together and resting your head on your fists. So you can find the version that works for you today. We'll just spend a couple breaths here. You can try and sink your body as far back towards your feet as feels comfortable. If one version doesn't feel good, you could always switch and try a different arm movement or a different leg movement. In your own time, coming out, moving on to your back. We'll do a couple more yoga forms on our back today. So from here, if you would like, you can bring your knees to your chest. You could bring one at a time and just hold one. You could bring both. Bringing the knees as close to the body as feels comfortable, feeling perhaps a gentle stretch through the low back. From here, you could move the body side to side or do little circles, getting a gentle massage throughout the back. Joining me in a hamstring stretch. You can lower that right leg down so that the knee is bent, your foot is on the mat. You can take your hands and place them behind your thigh, so on the hamstring muscle. And then from here, you can straighten your leg as high as feels comfortable. Holding here for a couple breaths, keeping the knee as bent as you would like. On your next exhale, you can lower that leg down, switching to the other side. So taking that left leg, bending the knee, putting the foot down, taking the right leg, bringing it up, placing your hands on the backs of the thigh on that hamstring muscle, and straightening that leg as high as feels comfortable. Bending the knee as much as is needed. No right or wrong way to move here. We're just exploring beginning yoga, trying different things today. Whenever you're ready, you can lower that right leg down, placing that right foot on the mat. Your knees are bent. You could rock the leg side to side, getting some gentle twisting movements here. Moving into our final resting shape, which is called Shavasana. Typically, this is lying down flat on a mat, but as in any trauma-informed yoga, you can decide if something different feels better for you. You can grab blankets, you can grab a pillow, whatever works for your body today. We'll spend a few moments resting here. Focusing in on the breath if that's accessible for you. Giving yourself some gratitude for practicing today. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in day 2 of our beginner trauma-informed yoga series. I'll see you then.